To me, that's inspirational, whether it, just listening to Caitlin, her work ethic and what's important to her. And I mean, she's just starting, her round of golf, if her journey. I mean,
I was trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports that would.
Next on the tee, Caitlin Clark.
This caught Tiger Woods completely off guard. The golfing legend, who's witnessed everything, was stunned, gazing at the scoreboard as if it had malfunctioned, because Caitlin Clark, the basketball phenom, had just demolished golf records, leaving professionals stunned, the fans ecstatic, the press rushing to write headlines. The real question is, how is this even possible? Let's be real. If Caitlin Clark went full-time on the LPGA Tour, would she reign supreme just as she does in basketball? Post your thoughts below.
About it in a previous video, how this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? All of these things. And it ended up being put on television. And that was great. Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world.
It all began with little fanfare, which adds to the irony. The RSM Classic Pro-Am was meant to be a relaxed, enjoyable affair. A mix of pros, some celebrities, and friendly competition. Nothing major. Then, a name on the player list caught everyone's eye, Caitlin Clark, and that's when tranquility turned to turbulence. Tickets that had been available for weeks vanished in hours. Fans weren't coming for Tiger, or even for the LPGA's biggest names. The draw was all for her. The very woman who revolutionized the WNBA was now taking on golf, and nobody wanted to miss it. At dawn, crowds were lined up, donning Caitlin Clark jerseys. Not golf shirts, not hats, full basketball jersey. The whole scene resembled an Indiana Fever game more than a professional golf tournament. An announcer quipped, "Welcome to the first true crossover in sports history. Hoops meets holes in one." Then the pivotal moment arrived. The announcer's voice resonated across the court. From the University of Iowa, now with the Indiana Fever, a warm welcome for Caitlin Clark. You could feel the air go still. Thousands fell silent. She approached the tee box with total composure, smiling as if it were just another practice session. The key difference, no basketball in her hand. She held a driver.
I wanted to come say hi and introduce myself. I play out here on tour. I'm Maria. Thank you for being out here. It's very cool what you're doing for sports, kicking ass on and off the field. But now,
and here's the Caitlin Clark effect, Morgan, with Maria Fossey and other players out here following.
That's good. A lot of fun. Made it easy. Annika, could I steal you for a second? I don't think I'll have like bigger. I can't say bad stuff on TV, but bad actors. Once together, we're doing a fun like. Get on that side. There we go. Yeah. I'm next. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin.
I said it, the buzz from the players
over here, so. I'm distracting you.
for weeks
No, y'all are trying to get
has
finished.
been huge.
Somebody take this picture.
By the way, Allie, an outstanding point guard in her own right in Fulton, Mississippi. All state
Thanks for being here. Yeah. Good luck.
in that sport as well.
She gazed down the fairway, took a deep breath, and swung with the sound of it. Flawless contact. Crisp, clear, and powerful enough to make Tiger Woods arch an eyebrow. The ball soared as if guided by GPS, landing 270 yards out, dead center. The crowd erupted, cheering, applause, and phones recording the unbelievable sight. A laughing Tiger Woods muttered, "That is the greatest first drive I've ever witnessed from an amateur." Steph Curry, a skilled golfer himself, quickly tweeted, "At this rate, Caitlin Clark might actually be better than me." That single tweet sent the internet into a frenzy. In minutes, Caitlin Clark golf became the top trend globally. ESPN hailed her as the most gifted multi-sport athlete since Michael Jordan. Golf Digest's headline read, "Caitlin Clark has changed golf permanently. And the best part, she had no intention of taking it so seriously." A reporter noted she arrived saying she was just there to have fun and unwind. Right? For her, relaxing means shattering world records.
Caitlin, that could be in. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, right from the bench, she was away! No! Caitlin! Wow. Are we sure it didn't go in? Is this it? Is this like a, we're good? We're gonna call this a birdie?
I don't think so. Oh!
Yes!
That's huge. Great birdie.
Woo!
Great birdie, great birdie.
While the golf world was in an uproar, another narrative was unfolding. Remember those prominent WNBA figures who were vocal about her all year? Ija Wilson, Angel Reese, among others. All of a sudden, they fell silent. No tweets, no posts, zero commentary. The very people who criticized her for receiving too much focus suddenly had nothing to say when she excelled in a different arena. Fans picked up on it. One commented, "It's funny how Caitlin breaks golf records and her supposed rivals just disappear." Another added, "That silence was absolutely deafening." In contrast, the LPGA pros treated her with complete respect. Nelly Korda, a world-class golfer, approached Caitlin post-round to congratulate her. Simple, meaningful word. Another pro, Maria Fassi, remarked to the press, "In basketball, she's often viewed as a threat. In golf, she was welcomed as a teammate." Now, for the history-making shot, hole 7, a par 4 that trips up even seasoned PGA players. Caitlin set up her shot, with most assuming she'd play it conservatively. But playing it safe isn't Caitlin Clark's style. She unleashed her swing, and the ball launched as if on a mission. It landed gracefully on the green, rolled and rested, just inches from the hole. The spectators gasped, the announcers were momentarily speechless. Then, pandemonium. Cheers, phones in the air, and applause from Tiger Woods. She carded a 13 under par, setting a new Pro-Am record. Let that sink in. 13 under, from a person whose day job involves sinking three-pointers. Tiger Woods later confirmed to the media. Coming from Tiger, that's high praise. And then the business side kicked in. As it always does, the second Caitlin Clark's name was confirmed. Ticket demand skyrocketed by 1,200%. The phone rang off the hook with sponsors. Brands were eager for her in golf ads, apparel lines, and tech collaborations. She reportedly inked several new deals within days. One with a major sportswear brand, another with a golf gear manufacturer, and a streaming deal to chronicle her training. She transformed a single golf weekend into a multi-million-dollar venture. Meanwhile, the WNBA's silence was conspicuous. The season was over, but the friction remained. Fans were quick to point it out. One league embraces greatness, the other seems to suppress it, and they weren't wrong. The golf community grasped what the WNBA seemingly hasn't. Caitlin Clark draws crowds, revenue, and viewers. You don't stifle that, you amplify it. Caitlin's response was flawless. When asked about the lack of comment from other players, she simply smiled, saying, "I'm just focused on doing what I enjoy." That means competing, regardless of the sport. It was classic Caitlin, poised, cool, with a hint of defiance. Her parents were also there, watching proudly. Her mother told a journalist, "Whenever she tries something new, she gives it her all." Her father simply chuckled, "We're no longer surprised by any of it." That sentiment says it all. The public may be in awe, but her family expects it. They've seen this before. New sport, same outcome. Caitlin shows up, rewrites the record books, and leaves as if it were nothing. Sports commentators were equally astounded. One remarked, "We've had two sport athletes, but never on this level." Caitlin Clark doesn't just dabble in new sports, she conquers them. And he's right. This transcends golf, basketball, or celebrity. It's about an individual incapable of mediocrity. She doesn't seek out the big moments. The big moments find her, but more on that soon. because the aftermath of the tournament is perhaps the most compelling part of this story. The fallout among fans, sponsors, and the wider sports community was immense. After the tournament wrapped up, Caitlin Clark didn't make a quick exit. She remained after, signing for kids, posing for pictures, and even offering some golf pointers, which is comical given her recent entry into the sport, but that's her appeal. She doesn't act superior to the moment just becomes monumental because she's in it. Journalists swarmed her. One asked, "What did it feel like to break a record in your debut?" Caitlin just laughed, replying, "I wasn't even aware of the record." That's the kind of quote that fuels headlines. Innate greatness, no boasting, just performance. As she navigated her interviews with a smile, the golf industry was crunching numbers. Merchandise sales surged overnight. The Pro-Am organizers reported that her presence generated more income than the past 3 events put together. Sponsors called relentlessly, wanting to feature her on every billboard and in every commercial related to women's athletics. The most incredible detail, it was golf enthusiasts, not just basketball fans, leading the excitement. A comment on Golf Digest's page read, "I've never watched a women's golf event, but if Caitlin is in it, I'll be watching." Another person wrote, "Finally, a personality that makes golf compelling again." This is the kind of influence she wields. She enters a new arena, and people who were previously indifferent are suddenly captivated, not through flashy antics, but by making elite competition seem enjoyable again. And as the LPGA lauded her, the internet was mercilessly mocking the WNBA. Side-by-side images appeared, the LPGA celebrating Caitlin, while WNBA players shared brand deals and TikTok dances. The comment threads, vicious. One league elevates talent, the other cultivates drama. The shift in perception was tangible. For months. The WNBA had attempted to manage the Caitlin Clark phenomenon by limiting her coverage and downplaying her significance, treating her as just another rookie. But now, she was impossible to overlook. She was no longer just the face of basketball, she was evolving into the face of sports entertainment. And who took note? Tiger Woods. In an interview the following day, Tiger was asked to comment on Caitlin's play. He smiled, saying, "It was reminiscent of my own debut. Confidence, accuracy, and a total lack of fear. She's got it." That's a rare endorsement from a man known for his reserved praise. A few hours later, pictures showed Tiger in a private conversation with Caitlin by the clubhouse. The details are unknown, but sources suggested Tiger offered her a one-on-one training session, a gesture he seldom makes. If this is accurate, she's now an insider in the golf world. Then came the major news, endorsements. Within 2 days, Caitlin Clark had allegedly secured 3 massive deals, one with a golf apparel brand, another with a luxury watchmaker, and a third with a beverage company for their new Focus campaign. The combined value of these deals was reported to be over $15 million. To put that into context, in a single weekend, she earned more than many top WNBA players do over their entire careers. That isn't criticism, it's a fact. The media dubbed it the Clark effect. A headline proclaimed, "Every sports league wants a piece of Caitlin Clark, and who can blame them?" Fans began to jest that she should make a permanent switch to golf. A tweet read, "If Caitlin joins the LPGA, Tiger's records might be in jeopardy." Another said, "She's going to need a much larger trophy case." But beneath the humor lies a fundamental truth. Caitlin Clark isn't just skilled at sports, she's skilled at winning. That competitive drive is a part of her, and it's infectious. Even casual observers can sense it. You don't need to be a fan of basketball or golf to appreciate watching her compete. You just need to appreciate seeing someone make excellence appear so natural. As the weekend concluded, more athletes weighed in. Serena Williams found it incredible. Patrick Mahomes called her a beast. LeBron James even shared a video of her near hole-in-one, captioning it, "This girl different," yet the silence from certain WNBA circles was deafening. Nothing from Asia Wilson, no congratulations from Angel Reese. Their comment sections were flooded with a single question, why? Some attributed it to jealousy, others to pride. Many felt they simply couldn't stand to see someone else command the spotlight once more. But in truth, Caitlin didn't require their validation. She had the spectators, the fans, the media, and now the entire golf world championing her. And her fans are a different breed. They support her across different sports, social platforms, and continents. When she competes, an audience materializes. This is why golf organizers are already exploring more celebrity events featuring her. Because with Caitlin's participation, tickets sell out. An executive was quoted saying, "She's not just a guest, she's the main attraction." He wasn't wrong. Viewership numbers confirmed it. The broadcast of Caitlin's Pro-Am round drew more viewers than many LPGA championship finals. Astounding, golf channels accustomed to modest Sunday ratings were suddenly seeing prime-time numbers. And the amazing thing, Caitlin seems completely unaware of how significant this all is. She plays, she laughs, and she greets her fans as if it's just a casual game in the park. Zero ego, zero drama, pure talent and charisma. When asked later about a potential full-time move to the LPGA, she simply shrugged, "Let's just say I'm keeping my options open." The subtext, if she decides to, she'll do it, and she'll likely dominate. Tiger himself was so impressed he brought her up again. He stated that if she ever chose to pursue golf seriously, the sport would see unprecedented growth. That isn't hyperbole, it's a straightforward assessment. And if you believe the LPGA overlooked this, you're mistaken. Their marketing department was reportedly already brainstorming collaborations with her. Special exhibitions, charity tournaments, and even youth golf clinics led by Caitlin. It's remarkable how a single individual can transform a sport's entire atmosphere overnight. Caitlin Clark isn't just vying to be the face of women's sports, she simply is the face of women's sports. The distinction between her and the rest is clear. She normalizes winning. Every record she sets feels preordained. Every accomplishment seems effortless. That's the source of her widespread appeal. She never has to seek the spotlight, it naturally gravitates to her. And we can't overlook the broader impact. Thanks to her, new demographics are engaging with women's sports. New sponsors are making investment, and young girls are seeing that they can pursue any passion and excel at it. Caitlin Clark transformed a simple golf weekend into a cultural movement. She served as a reminder that talent isn't confined to a single sport. It belongs to the individual with the strongest work ethic, no matter the arena. As one fan aptly stated, she's not in pursuit of greatness. Greatness is in pursuit of her. Caitlin Clark didn't just participate in a golf game, she redefined it. Tiger Woods looked on in awe. Fans chanted her name as brands prepared their contracts. She is living proof that true talent knows no boundaries. So I ask you, should Caitlin go pro in golf or should she continue her reign in basketball? Share your thoughts, hit like, and be sure to subscribe for more content.